Let's turn you to the beautiful sun. As you can see, it is somewhat sunny today. I don't know if you can see the sun. I don't think I'm putting my camera in the right place, and if I keep looking at the sun, my eyes keep watering. But the sun is up there somewhere, looking glorious today. It's not actually that cold. It's not warm, but it's not cold. It's kind of in between. In the shade, it's a little chillier, not gonna lie. But the sun is just peeking around that corner. Don't know how long the live's going to be. Honestly, I just needed to get out of the house. And what better than in the sun? Probably the sunniest day we've had so far. And yeah, let's do a bit of strolling, I guess. Again, we're just strolling into town. Don't know what we're doing or seeing. Haven't got that far yet. I haven't planned that far. But it isn't a bad day. As long as it doesn't rain, I'm actually quite easily pleased. Because one thing I hate is rain. Like, snow looks pretty, don't get me wrong. But rain, out of all the weathers, rain's probably the most annoying, depending on the rain. Like, if it's gonna rain, like, proper hammer it down. It's the drizzly rain. Little tiny spits of rain here and there, just you know, if you're gonna rain, do it properly. Right? Go hard or go home. It's that tiny little rain that you get, just a little bit drizzly, a little bit not, the occasional spit of rain, and you're like, look, if you're gonna rain, just rain, all right. Today, as you can see, got blue skies. It is still massively cloudy though. It is, as you can see, it is cloudy still, so we're not gonna get those nice warm temperatures quite yet. But we're gonna head to town and just getting out of the house again. You know, I'm off sick until the 5th of April. I've been instructed to try and get a walk in every day, or at the very least leave my house every day. So we are at least strolling to town, and I guess getting out would be the optimum word. At least for a bit. A bit of a stroll. Looks like we've got some resident quackies coming up. If you're here watching, consider liking and subscribing. Consider sharing it out as well, because I'm just too fucking lazy to do that. Just too fucking lazy to share it out. Cannot be asked. Someone turns up, they turn up. Someone doesn't watch it, they don't watch it. I'm not putting my 110% in today. But as you can see, beautiful skies. Most of it is blue. Occasional patchy bits, but as I don't have much planned today, apart from apparently following this duck. You're going to try and go that way, aren't you? Come on. Go that way. Go on. Go. Go up there away from the road. Or cross the road, one or the other. The thing is, if you go near a duck like that that's walking down the path, they're guaranteed to want to walk in the road. And I've had it before where I've tried to avoid the duck as you like walk. Oh, did you get across, Quacky? See, look. Told you. He wanted to cross the road. He made it though. Quacky's over there. The thing is, when you go to walk across the road, the path, the duck will either go towards the road or he won't. And knowing my luck, he's going to go towards the fucking road, isn't he? That's why I was being like so cautious. I had that the other day where I walked, and when I walked along the path, a duck was in front of me, and when I went to walk like up close to him, the duck just veered off the road, and then I had to shoot the duck off the road because a car wanted to come through. It's a hard thing living with ducks, because they just do what they want. They just walk straight onto the road. They don't check left and right, you know. If you're here, make sure you say hi. Don't be shy. Look how beautiful that is. It's beautiful around here. We do live in a very beautiful place, or I do. I mean, yes, it does have its downfalls, like the millions of care homes, the millions of charity shops. Although I do like a good charity shop. I don't know if the town needs 7 of them. That might be a bit OTT. Swaffham's got 7. Maybe a bit excessive when it comes to charity shop. Good morning, Nostalgia Picker. How are we today? And good morning, Roaches. Hey, Nostalgia. How we doing? Good morning from America, I believe. It is actually 1:30 in the UK. And we are enjoying these blue skies, finally. Someone told me yesterday that it was going to be blue. Then I'd be able to go for a little walk. It's a bit laggy. Okay. Well, it's mobile internet, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Love it. It's 8:30 a.m. here. Well, I'm sorry if it's a little bit laggy. Unfortunately, that's the internet. It's not me. I'm using my best internet. So if it's a little laggy, then so be it. Nothing I can do. Mobile internet is either hit or miss on YouTube. Generally a miss, but yeah, 1:30 here. And I thought I would wait till this afternoon to go out. I haven't really got any plans. I just was told I need to leave the house every day for my own mental well-being, so I'm leaving the house. See, look, beautiful daffodils. It's daffodil season. I have no plans, and I mean no plans. Hey, look. Hello. You want to see me? Hang on. You can see me. Look. Oh, don't I look good? Ah. And we've got. I only came here for the booze wearing a Halloween top today because, you know, first day of spring. We're wearing Halloween. We're jumping back to autumn. Love the hat. Me too. I do love my little hat. I love my whole style, if I'm honest. What about my shoes? They're green. How about my shoes, Roaches? Do you like my green shoes with my massive laces? Very kind of, I want to say 80s style. And I was actually born in the 80s, so that's lucky. Love the shoes as well. Oh, you are filling me with such joy. What about the t-shirt? Hang on, I don't know if I can show you the t-shirt. It says, I only came here for the booze. It's got a little ghosty having a drink, and it's all glitzy. I'm guessing your favourite colour's blue. Actually not. No, everything I wear is generally black. Black. The coat's like a bluey black, and generally I wear black. I have started though trying to put a proper colour in, like the green shoes, the little bit of purple on my top. Generally it's a black though. Black is the colour that suits everybody though. Anyone can wear black. No matter who you are. Black is a style that will never die. Oh, sorry, I've got to go. Okay, no worries, Roaches. Just give it a big thumbs up before you leave. Oh, that's a little bullseye dog. Just thumbs it up before you go. Give it a thumbs up. Thumbs it up, Roachies. But yeah, I don't have any plans. I don't even know where I'm going. I know I'm hungry. I'm absolutely starving. But I ain't sure what to do today. I've got no real plans. No real, no, nothing really like planned. I'll have a seat for a sec. Oh, so have a great day, Rooches. So, like I said, we have 7 charity shops. So you've got Sue Ryder, you've got the Children's Society, you've got each down there, you've got the Big C Cancer Charity, you've got Break. Over the road, you've got Hospice, and then you've got Pact. So each of the charity shops are slightly different. So Sue Ryder generally concentrates on new goods. Most of the stuff in there, at least a good 80%, is new goods. And then they have a sprinkling of brick. Children's Society is reasonably priced. They stack all their clothes in colours. So if you're looking for black, you just go to the black section. If you want red, you just go to red. They do know their antiques are worth stuff because they do have a case, and they're generally on the nose when it comes to like their antique stuff. Now each, which is down there, is the most expensive charity shop I have ever been in. You have the kindest heart. Oh, thank you. No worries. Oh, thank you, Roaches. You're amazing too. Each itself is very expensive. Most expensive charity shop I may have ever been in. Their prices are extortionate. You're looking at a dress that's usually £10 or £15. You're buying it second hand. If I was going to buy a dress at that price, I go to Primark. Now, the Big C Cancer Shop is a lovely little shop. I bought and have bought lots from there, especially mugs and books. I have a thing for getting their ghost and paranormal stuff, and they have a good variety of mugs. Now, the Break charity shop is hit and miss. Some of their things are reasonably priced, some are not. They do know what they have, though. When they get some nice stuff in, they do know the value of the nice stuff. Bye, Roaches. But when they sell like their junk jewelry and that at £6 a bag, I snap that up. Now, the Tapping House Hospice is the one over the road that you always see me filming. Now, I am biased on that being the best charity shop in town because I have worked there. My son has worked there, but it is the cheapest place to go for many reasons. They have an upstairs which gives them twice as much space than any charity shop in town. They have a sale rail, which only 2 charity shops in town have consistently. One is Pact, one is Hospice. They sell furniture, they sell electricals, they have really warm and friendly staff, and they have a sale rail for both clothes, and they have a sale rail for shoes and handbags. Where else can you get a pair of shoes or a handbag or a top for £1 nowadays? Even in charity shops, you'd be hard pressed. Okay, it is stuff that they haven't been able to sell, and it's not always the most exciting or most glamorous pieces. They are pieces that have been in the charity shop for, I believe it's 4 weeks, and then it turns over, and then it goes onto the sale rail. If it then doesn't go on the sale rail and sell, it then goes to rag bags. So they still make money no matter what. It is shop, which is why I go in there for the shoes and the clothes and the books, even the toys. I've bought Willow, my grandchild, stuff out of there. It is really good pricing, and my son has worked in there and said that some of the stuff in there, he cannot believe how cheap it is. The last charity shop is Pact. Now, Pact is obviously an animal charity, which is more closer to my heart than any of the others here. Okay, children are important, and so is cancer, but animals are the ones that I gravitate towards when it comes to charities. I believe they need more help than anybody else. Always eventful in town. Now, Pact itself isn't too bad a charity shop. They have a sale rail outside. They have some lovely ladies that work in there, and men, and their prices are fairly reasonable. Their clothes are hit and miss, but their bric-a-brac, their toys, their books, you cannot compete on their pricing. They are really good. The clothes can be a little bit hit and miss, although they do have the sale rail outside, which does get rejuvenated every single day, and the same as the Tapping House Hospice. Generally their sale rail is done every day. The Children's Society generally has a sale rail ever so often, but it's only usually over a weekend and then it will disappear. Sue Riders never had a sale on. Each doesn't tend to have a sale, neither does the Big C, and Break don't seem to have like a sale rail, although the Big C does have a closed rail outside sometimes, but they have more stuff out on a Saturday. The outside of their shop is more like for a Saturday compared to during the week. Children's Society have had stuff out before. Sue Ryder has bits and pieces out, but not as often. It's generally more in the summer. Each don't bother with that, neither do Break. Pact only have the sale rail outside, and the Hospice will have a few bits outside, but generally they try and keep the front of the store clear. The question you have to ask yourself is, do we need 7 charity shops? Probably not. Probably not. Like I said, some of the charity shops here must do really well, and some I'm not so sure about, but everybody has their own preference whether it comes to a charity shop. Do you want to pay a little bit more, a little bit less for stuff? Me personally, if I'm going to a charity shop, I want a bargain. Hence going to the Hospice for a sale rail. I don't want to be going to somewhere like Each and paying £10 for a dress if I could get that same dress by going to Hospice for, say, half the price, or wait long enough for it to go on a sale rail. We have 1 charity shop in our town. Well, we have 7. We've got 3 down this way. You've got 2 charity shops here. You've got the Hospice over there, and then you've got Each further back. We've got 7. If you go to Dereham, Dereham's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Dereham's got 6 or 7 as well. UK are quite good for their charity shops because it is a way of funding charities and helping, and I get that. But sometimes it gets a little bit samey. Going to a town and finding it's got 5 or 6 charity shops. Okay, it does bring money to the town. Obviously, you know, that they're paying to the rent, the place and everything. Sometimes you just wish for like other stores, like, I don't know, a bit of variety, I guess. But Dereham is the place I work in, and that's got like 6 or 7. This has got 6 or 7. Norwich has not as many. Norwich is probably the only place that doesn't have that many charity shops because it has more major brand stores. I think you'll find the smaller towns in the UK have charity shops because they're lower rentage, and charity shops usually get a little bit of leeway on how much they pay because they're a charity, so it makes it easier for them to have a store. I prefer buying at estate sales nowadays. Generally there is so much merchandise that is easier to get a bargain. I make a huge pile and make an offer. Yeah, you do get estate sales in the UK. They're not as widely done as they are in America. Obviously, you have estate sales quite often and a lot. Let me just show you where the Hospice and Pact are. So, like I said, you obviously, you know, estate sales are quite a thing in America. We don't generally have many estate sales. We're losing the hat today. Although I do actually need to buy a new hat, but we need to go to Sandringham for that because we buy my hats from the Sandringham fair when it's on. So let's sit round here. So this is the Hospice, which is there, and then Pact is just round there. We're going to sit here because it's a little bit sunnier for me. So yeah, the Hospice is here, and I have worked there, and so has my son, and it is a beautiful store. They have an upstairs and a downstairs, and then that top window is the office and the attic where they keep all their Christmas stuff, because working there I used to have to carry that stuff up and down 3 flights of stairs. So here's Break, the one that I said was the kind of reasonable charity shop where I bought my junk jewellery from. And then round the corner, around there, is you get Pact. And Pact is the animal charity, which is probably my second favourite out of all the charity shops. If I was to rank them, it would be the Hospice, Pact, and then it would be the Big C, probably Break, then the Children's Hospice, then Each, and then Sue Ryder last. Because the only reason I don't like Sue Ryder, although I have bought items out of there, is because they sell mostly new goods. Most of the stuff in there is new goods, and if I go to a charity shop, I want to buy something that's been recycled, upcycled, or, you know, to resell as a seller. Hey Peter, good morning. We are sitting in the sunny UK at the minute talking about charity shops and how many charity shops we have and what our charity shops are like, because I do like a bargain. I do get really excited watching videos of American charity shops, i.e. the Goodwill, or I do like watching your videos in America of UK for you. I do like watching your charity shop videos of Goodwill, or I do also like watching charity shop videos of the bargain bins that you have over there, where you go through all the bins. Oh, if I was in America, I'd be at the bins every day. I'd have an entire shop full of stuff, and I'd probably have my own shop. If I could afford it, that's what I would have. I would have my own, like, upcycle shop sort of thing. Kind of like, I guess you call it a base or a Goodwill sort of thing, where you really did try to, like, save things, because I don't like buying new most of the time. If I need to have something in my house, I will check, like, a charity shop first, and that's for most things. There are things I won't buy from charity shops, obviously, but things back in the day, when you wanted a DVD player, you'd go to a charity shop. If you wanted a TV, you'd go to a charity shop. If you wanted bedroom furniture, like bedside tables or a dining table, you'd go to a charity shop. You know, there are furniture charity shops out there. Obviously, we only have the Hospice, but you do have the British Heart Foundation, which is in King's Lynn, and that does furniture. So if you're looking for a furniture charity shop, the British Heart Foundation, the Benjamin Foundation, which is also, the Benjamin Foundation is also in Durham. They do white goods, and they do furniture as well, which is a foundation to raise money. So that's another charity kind of shop, where you get your furniture and your white goods and everything, sofas, chairs, tables, beds. But they also sell fridges and microwaves and all of that, and it all goes to a charity once you buy it. There's little charity shops up and down the country. They're all different ones. Some of them are more localized charity shops, where you'll get ones that are localized to help within their own town, or localized to a nearby charity that means something to them. So technically we don't, I mean, we do have Pact. Now Pact is a rehoming centre for animals that need adoption, and Pact is actually at Wood Rising, so it is kind of near us. I've been to the bins. It was crazy. People pushing and shoving. Yeah, not my style, but lots of opportunity. Unfortunately, there are lots of ways to buy infantry. There are lots of ways to buy inventory. You can go to a charity shop. You can do a estate sale. You could go to car boots, yard sales. You could buy it off eBay, buy it off Vinted. Facebook Marketplace is a good place as well that I've used before to sell goods. Vinted, obviously. I guess you could go to Depop. So there's lots of ways that you can get stuff to either things like antique places, antique malls. People's yard sales are a good one because sometimes people just want to sell stuff and they don't care how much they pay for it. They just want it gone, kind of thing. Yard sales, car boots are a good one in the UK. UK is renowned for having car boots, and I think America does more like yard sales than car boots. Or I think in America you do more church sales, which is kind of like our yard sales, but your church sales are where they come into all one building. We do that sometimes here. We don't do as many. We're more like car booties, get out in the like cold first thing at like 5 o'clock in the morning. But you do get like the estate sales, you do get car boots, you do get yard sales. Obviously charity shops are just full, but charity shops do know what they have. Back in the day, they didn't so much know what they had when they came to certain items, but then when you get the internet, people could research what they had, look up designers, look up brands, look up values. So it is harder, I would say, to find the stuff from a charity shop antique wise or bric-a-brac wise that's worth something and that you get a good price for because they know what they've got. You'll see cabinets in the charity shops where they've researched and they know what it's worth. Either that or they put it on their eBay sites, because a lot of charity shops also have eBay pages as well to sell the more pricier goods that they get. My mother sources at the bin. She's 80 years old. Reseller on eBay. She started reselling when she was 74. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. But I'm glad that your nan still resells. That's amazing. She started reselling when she was 74, 900 plus active. Wow. I mean, I used to sell on eBay before all the fees became really high. I technically sell on Vinted now. I mean, eBay's all right, but realistically, eBay was never like a gold mine, because once you take, I think it's 25 or 30% fees off now, you never fees and the upsell and everything. Although Vinted is really good for selling, and then they're going to do Vinted Pro in the UK soon, which will be where you can, as a reseller, you can actually run a business on there. Currently you can't. Currently Vinted Pro is only in France, but later on this year Vinted Pro is going to be where you can do your business on Vinted as either a sole proprietor or an LLC. And then you pay I don't know if you pay a monthly fee. There's bits and pieces flying around about Vinted Pro. I've been making a full-time selling since 2016 on eBay. Yeah, it is possible to make it. I mean, if you're into things like, I guess you sell nostalgia, things like antiques and that, it's probably easier to make the money. If you're a reseller like me, where I go to car boots and you're upselling clothes and stuff like that, you're probably not making enough to sustain eBay. That's why I've gone over to Vinted for clothes and that, because Vinted don't charge any fees at all. They don't charge a listing fee. They don't charge any fees at all. You don't charge the postage. The customer pays the postage. You don't lose anything when you get your amount. You do obviously on eBay. So it's a little bit different. The trick is to buy in bulk for pennies on the dollar and work hard. Yeah, I've always bought like in bulk from like wholesale places and car boots. If I can get a bulk of stuff, I will do. Oh, look at the little teeny dogs. The teeny dogs. Yeah, I'll have a look into vintage. Yeah, vintage really good. Vintage, you don't have any seller's fees. And you don't lose any of the money. So when you sell an item, you get the full price for the item. You also don't pay the postage, the customer does. Is that only in the UK? No, I believe it's worldwide. I believe currently Vinted Pro is only in France currently. But see if you can get the app over there. It's got a website and it's got an app. I'm not sure whether Vinted is in America or not. I know it's in the UK. I know it's in France. But have a look. It's called Vinted. 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 Not vented. Vinted. Vinted. And see if you can get it in America, because it's really good with the fact that you don't have to pay seller's fees. You don't pay a listing fee. You just get the full amount for the item you're selling, and then the customer pays the postage. So that's really cool. Okay, you'll have a quick look. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's available in the UK, and I know it's available in France, and that France do Vinted Pro. But I'm not sure whether America does Vinted. Oh, there's a little Pidgey. Hey, hey, Pidge. All right, mate. Little Pidgey. Hi. There he goes. Yeah. So I think we're going to go in Costa, and we're going to get a drink, and we're going to have a sit down. What do you think, guys? I think we're going to go in Costa. We're going to get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving. Starving. Let's have a look what we can find. Ooh. Here we go. What can we get today? So you've got some granola, an egg and mushroom, New York deli, got bacon, sausage, got roast bacon and chicken. What's this one? Wiltshire ham and cheese toasty, ham toasty. I wish they did the bean one. They used to do a Heinz bean one, and it was really nice. Oh, what else have they got? Oh, that's quite nice. And then you've got all your little barbecue, egg mayo, little melon pots, Cajun chicken, smoky barbecue, tomato melt. And then, what else have we got? Oh, they got all their cakes today, look. All the cakeys. Don't know what to go for. And they got their really cute crisps. I like Burt's. What should we go? Should we go for a pork sausage? $4.15. They really have gone up in price, haven't they? Or is it just me? Maybe go for a toasty. It's $3.85. It's cheaper. I found it. Okay, let me know what you think of it. Wiltshire ham. Look, £5, 5 pence for a fucking toasty, because it's got Wiltshire ham in it and mature cheese. Unbelievable. No one ever said Costa was cheap. Then you've got halloumi and char grilled. You've got Kraken ham, which is plant-based. Bosch. Their Bosch stuff is in here now as well. Kraken toasty ham and cheese is $4.15. I'm going to guess this is probably the best. Although we could have a sausage, but that is $4.15 for that. That's quite expensive. Let's let's go for the, should we go for the ham and cheese toasty, I think, because it's probably the cheapest. Everything else is quite expensive. Go for a Coke. What else do they got? And then you've got your little bits around here. You've got your little panettino. You've got your little biscuits. Look, the tiny biscuits. Got a little ladybird. I think we're going to go for this one. They're quite cute. They're like little, like mini panettones, which are kind of cute. I think we'll get one of these little mini panettones as well. I'll just put you there a sec. Yep.
Are you having enough takeaway?
Eating.
Eating in? What else can I get for you?
Just
Panettone.
that's it.
Lovely. That will be £8.70. Is that cash or card?
It's card.
Card. Ready when you are.
Vintage is in America. Oh, that's good then. Oh, I've copied this. Oh, okay. There's been a small base of vintage used in the UK for several years, but the company is not strongly established. Oh, well, in the UK, it's used. It's probably the most popular. Probably the most popular apps. Probably even beating eBay at the minute. I'm getting ready to go out and about soon. What are you up to, Resla? I'm in Costa. I'm in the UK. I'm in the Costa. Obviously, you're in America, but we're having a little panettone and a drink and a toasty because I'm starving. Oh, thank you for thumbsing it up as well, Resla. Yeah, we've just had a conversation about reselling in charity shops, and I'm introducing nostalgia to vintage because in America they usually use eBay, but Vinted is really taking off. And in the UK they're going to have Vinted Pro in a couple of months' time. Currently it's only available in France, but Vinted Pro is a game changer for Vinted, or it is for me anyway. What's your plans, Resla? What are you up to? Up to something fun? It's only early morning there, so you can't be doing much unless you're going to work. It's only 2 o'clock here, to be honest. The day is young. Although I feel old. Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
That's all right. Enjoy.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to put you down there for a sec. You're going to go into the black void. Oh. Whoa. Sorry. Had to dip there for a sec. Needed 2 hands to go up the stairs. Right, we're going to put you down here. Whoa, shit. Nearly dropped my phone. Hang on. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's all going. That didn't go to plan, did it? Right, hang on. Let me... Right, make sure you thumbs it up, though, yeah? Let me get my contraption out. Hang on. Oh. Here we go. Look. Got my little stand. And then I can put you in the little stand, like that, and get you to face me. And it's very sophisticated, isn't it? Like this. And then put you under there, and have you like that. And look at that. We have perfected the art of being out and about. Just doing grocery errands and possibly going out to eat with the wife. Ooh, it's 10 a.m. here, so lots of possibilities. Plenty of possibilities to get into trouble. Ooh, wrestler. So I have a Coke. I have a cheese and ham toasty. And I have a panettone as well. So, cool. So we better get eating. I have not heard of Vinted in the US, but sure, it will come here soon. Vinted is already in the US. It's just not widely used as much as eBay. I really appreciate you telling me about Vinted. It looks like a good opportunity. You will. I know. Vinted is really cool. I don't know what it's like in America, but we don't have fees in the UK, so it's perfect. You get 100% of your item price instead of paying through the nose in fees. So it's worth a try. I generally sell clothes on Vinted, or I sell my DC stuff and my Funko Pops and stuff like that. So no fees is 50. Yeah, no fees. The buyer pays the postage. It's perfect. I find it to be good. But yeah, definitely check it out. See if you like it, Nostalgia. It might be for you, it might not. It's definitely worth a look, though. Oh, but look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'll let you know how it goes next time you're live, or do a video on it. Do a video on it, then you can show me what it's like to do Vinted in America. You can go through all the bits, because it might be different to the UK. Yeah, maybe have a browse, have a look, and then do a video and show your American guys it. Vinted came to the US in 2010 and in Lithuania tied in some ways. Interesting, yeah. The fact that you don't pay no fees is amazing. I get 100% on my profit like that. You can't compete with that. eBay charging you 10, 15, 20, 25, 30% on a sale, it just doesn't work here in the UK for money. Not at the minute, anyway. Have an outstanding day. I need to get to work. 3 to ship and 3 more to flip. Well, let me know what you think of it, Nostalgia. Give me a heads up and a video. Or do a live stream talking about it, and I'll come and see you. Yeah, definitely know what you think of it. Give it a thumbs up as well. And I'll see you soon, Nostalgia. Oh, that hurt my tooth a bit. It's like ASMR crunchy. Thank you, Nostalgia. That was really nice. So it was $3.85 for the toasty, $2.40 for a bottle of Coke. Can you believe that? $2.40. And my panettone was $2.45, but I shall have that at home as a little snack. But excuse me. Oh, I still have a cold. I've had a cold for like 6 weeks. It's kind of driving me a bit nuts now. But it's not too bad. I'll live. Or maybe I won't. Yes, I was just looking on there. Yep, looks a lot like eBay when it was young. Very nice. Yeah, it's really nice. The fact they don't charge fees is like perfect. Maybe they'll charge fees eventually. I don't know. They do have other bits on Vinted that you can pay for. You can pay to showcase your closet. You can bump individual items, but it's reasonably priced. You can bump your entire wardrobe, which is where you show everything you have to sale on their like home pages, and you pay £7 a week for that. You know, and it really does work. But it's worth a look. Like Nostalgia said, it can't hurt to just look. It might be different for him compared to what it is in the UK. And obviously, Vinted Pro is only available in France, which might be a game changer when it comes to Vinted. Luann and I probably get some photos today for lunch, or some po for lunch. Is that Thai? Is that what po is? I don't know what po is. It's a great po place near where we shop, and really that's my guess where she will want me to go. Is po like Thai? Is it like Thai or Japanese? I don't know what po is. If it's Thai or Japanese or anything, or Indian or Chinese, I don't eat any of that. It doesn't agree with my tummy. My belly likes like simple foods, pastas, pizzas, really generic, boring food, but it serves me well. Serves me well. Yeah, I don't really have anything else planned today. Today was just to come out, have a little walk, maybe have a browse in a couple of charity shops. I don't know. I hadn't really planned anything, if I'm honest. I don't really plan stuff when I leave the house. I just kind of go out. And then what happens. Tomorrow I'm thinking of going to Norwich. And I'm thinking of doing the National Lottery museum tours that you can do currently. All you buy is a National Lottery ticket, and then till the 17th of March, you can go to a museum and that for just the lottery ticket. So I could go to the Norwich Castle, the Stranglers Hall, and the Bridewell Museum tomorrow, and do all three in one day, which would be kind of fun. I've currently got the Stories of Lynn museum filmed, which I haven't loaded yet. I think I've done one video from that so far, and I need to load the rest. But we shall have to see how that pans out. I guess it's weather dependent. I don't really go out tomorrow if the weather's horrible. Although if the weather's horrible, what difference will it make if I'm in a museum for like 6 hours of the day? And there's 3 museums. You've got Norwich Castle, which has got lots of exhibits. You've got the Stranglers Hall, which is a period house that you go around. And then you have the Bridewell Museum, which is the stories of Norwich, basically. Kind of like the Stories of Lynn Museum, but this is the stories of Norwich, like Coleman's mustard and the trains and everything to do with Norwich. So that could also be like a localized museum tour as well, the same as the Lynn one. But then you obviously get the Norwich Castle, which at the minute you can't go into the dungeon or the roof because they're redoing it with a lottery grant of some kind. Power is a lot like soup with noodles. Yeah, that's what I thought. You can get it vegan, vegetarian, always seafood, beef, chicken, or combo. Really enjoy it. Well, that's fair enough. I'm not really into Thai or Japanese or Chinese food. It just doesn't agree with me. I'm more of an Italian girl. Pizza, pasta, paella, that kind of thing. Lasagna, cannolis. Can't help it. Can't, or calzones as well. I do like them. You just pull them apart and they just melt and like, oh, making me hungry. I'm getting like tummy rumbles just thinking of it. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah. So I've been filming for nearly an hour. I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes and then I'm going to go. I'm only planning to do like little live streams. You can get Italian po. Well, there you go. Italian. Just kidding. Maybe not. Although Domino's have actually done lasagna and carbonara on a pizza, which sounds horrendous. Sounds terrible, but you never know. It might be gorgeous. I doubt it though. Yeah, we shall see. Yeah, we're gonna give it 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna disappear, and then I might film it, or I might leave that until tomorrow. Although, like I said, I might go to Norwich tomorrow, or I might go Saturday. Currently, being sick off work, I have a lot of free time that I need to fill. Okay, looks like we'll be leaving here as well. Take care. All right, thank you, Resla. As always, give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to support the channel with a PayPal or a super chat, that would be amazing. It really does help my channel. Or just share this video out would do. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you to you as well, Resla. Much love. But yes, we've been live. Thank you to Resla, and thank you to, oh God, what was his name? Roaches. That was it. Sorry. It's been a long morning. Roaches, Resla, Nostalgia. Consider sharing it out as well. Anyone that's interested in charity shops or reselling, be good to hang out sometime again. And yeah, I love you all. I think the blue skies have gone now. As you can see, it's kind of, don't know if you can see, it's kind of gone while it lasted, wasn't it? If I don't go to Norwich tomorrow, I might film some charity shops. I might go to Lynn, or I might still go to Norwich. Haven't decided yet. Lynn has a lot of charity shops. They've got 5 or 6 or 7 as well. So we can just like do a charity shop walk. If not, I don't know. Haven't decided. Haven't got that far. Does anyone plan that far ahead? Because I don't plan more than a day ahead now because we're being off with mental health. I don't always want to do something. But we'll do another mental health video soon. I know people like to hear my mental health diary, but sometimes I just need a break from the mental health stuff. I want to be more than just mental health on YouTube as well. Um, and I want to get some more of my serial killer stuff out, and my true crime and stuff. And hopefully get another graveyard journal done as well. So give it a big thumbs up. Support the channel, and I'll see you very soon. Have a wonderful afternoon. Love you all. Oh, comment down below your favourite flavour of toasty, and I'll see you soon.